The formula field is extremely helpful. It allows you to actually add formulas to your record. So we will start here adding a number, and then we will add a formula to this number just to show you guys how it works. So first number, I will call this total. So total will be, in this case, like 1,000, 10,000, and then 500. That's okay, just for example. And now I will create a formula. So I will create a formula called text, just to do a really simple formula. Text. I will find here the field called total. As you can see here, a variable, it's just this way that we're going to show on your formula. If you want, you could type this. It's just easier to select here, and also it reduces the chance that we're going to make a mistake. And then in order to do a calculation here is basically like a calculator or a spreadsheet. So I will add here, I will multiply by 0.2. So my tax is a tax of 20%. I want to know the value of the total tax that I have. So tax here, and it will automatically calculate. So this is pretty nice because here is a really simple formula, but if you want, you could do like much more complex formulas. So here you have all the fields that you have on this table, and even connected tables could be used here. You have functions, so I can concatenate. So I can take Peter, and then as a name, and then as a surname is Smith, and then I have Peter Smith on one field, for example. Logged user, this is an interesting formula. It's specific for Jestor. Round is a round formula. And all these other formulas that are just really standard formulas, we have all of them described on the documentation as well if you want to understand how it works. We have if as a formula too. And we have all these fields that we just created and we could use here as part of our formula. As you can see here, here's a number that I selected as a result of my calculation. So it will actually do multiplication or divide by something and so on. If the reason why you can use text as well is because as concatenation and other fields, it may be useful to have a response that is not on number, as a percentage or short text, date, or currency, and so on. So you can basically tell Jestor how do you want to the format of the result. Of course, it needs to make sense. If you cannot multiply Peter by 2, it will not work. But if you multiply a number by a number, or if you concatenate a name with a number, that's okay, or a name with a name, you could do that as well. For more information, go to the documentation. There's lots of different examples there as steps on how to use each formula. And we also have a few videos on our YouTube channel showing real examples of applying formulas.